Ah, look who they tried to bury. Look who they labeled. Look who they whispered about in hushed tones, thinking you couldn't hear the venom dripping from their tongues. They called you fallen, didn't they? Said you lost your light, your path, your wings. They watched you stumble and smiled behind their hands, convinced they'd finally seen you break. But here's what they didn't calculate, what they couldn't possibly predict in their shallow little assessments. You weren't falling. You were shedding. You were molting. You were burning off every lie they ever told you about who you were supposed to be. And in that fire, something else emerged. Something they have no framework to understand, no language to describe, no courage to face directly. See, they wanted you to play the part they wrote for you, the soft one, the forgiving one, the one who turns the other cheek until both cheeks are bruised and bleeding. They needed you, predictable, controllable, grateful for scraps of affection disguised as love. They built a cage out of expectations and called it protection, painted chains gold and called them blessings, handed you a script and called it purpose. And for a while, maybe you tried to fit. Maybe you contorted yourself into shapes that didn't match your skeleton, held your breath until your lungs screamed, smiled until your face ached from the performance. But something inside you, something ancient and untamed, started whispering the truth. This isn't it. This isn't home. These people aren't your tribe. This version of you isn't real. And that's when the descent began. Except it wasn't a descent at all, was it? It was a deep excavation into the core of who you actually are. Beneath the programming, beneath the trauma, beneath the desperate need to be loved by people who were never capable of loving anything that didn't serve them, they watched you withdraw. They saw the light in your eyes change frequency, shift from warm and welcoming to something colder, sharper, more discerning. They felt the energy shift when you walked into rooms. The way your presence stopped being an invitation and started being an interrogation. You weren't asking questions anymore with your words, but your entire being became a question mark. That made liars uncomfortable, made manipulators nervous, made fake people suddenly need to be anywhere else but near you. They said you changed, and they were right. But what they meant was you stopped being useful to them. You stopped absorbing their projections. You stopped playing therapist to people who had no intention of healing. You stopped giving your energy to black holes disguised as friendships. Stopped pouring your heart into connections that only drained you. Stopped trying to fix people who were perfectly content being broken, as long as they could drag you down with them.